What's up, guys? Eric with Eric Fish Can out here. Today we're going to be talking about this beautiful 125-gallon tank that I have behind me. You guys can see I got some really cool tinfoil barbs. These guys grow to massive sizes, guys. They get up to 16 inches in the wild. You could get that size if you have them in a large enough aquarium, but you know, it takes some time. So they do grow pretty fast until probably like 10 inches or so. After that, it's a little bit slower and it takes a few years. So for them to reach about 16 inches, it takes about 5 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. The other guy, this beautiful guy right here, that's a peacock bass, another monster fish. Guys, if you want to keep monster fish, 125 is good, only for so long, okay? So even though this is a large tank, not big enough. We have a 300-gallon and then we have an 800-gallon tank. Okay, and we have another place that we can take him. It's kind of like it's an aquarium. We can take him later on in life because, for example, this guy will get 16 inches here within a year. So that peacock bass is gonna reach 16 inches. If you don't have a tank big enough for him, game over. He's gonna start eating everything that you have. He's gonna swallow those tinfoil barbs before they, grow to their maximum size. I got some Bashirs here. I had some really high dollar Bashirs, bikers, whatever you want to call them. He will eat them. He will eat them. So you got a 125-gallon tank. Is that a big enough tank? It is for a lot of your regular fish. But if you're really talking predatory, massive fish, unless you have maybe an Oscar, that would be nice. If you have a lot of the cichlids, maybe even a jaguar cichlid, like that's a monster. That, if you guys don't know what a jaguar cichlid is, look it up. That thing is beautiful. It got jaguar type of patterns, They're very, very aggressive. They're fun to feed. Those guys are awesome. You can only keep one in a 125-gallon tank. So you got a 125 and you want to keep a whole lot of fish, kind of what I have right now. It's not a forever type of thing. You only got one tank in your house, your wife only lets you have one, forget about predatory fish. Maybe get an Oscar. That's it. Get 2 Oscars. That's it. Okay? No peacock bass, no tinfoils, not gonna happen. These guys are gonna grow too big. Eventually you're gonna have to move on. You're gonna have to send them to a different place. A lot of the pet shops don't take them, I got arowanas, guys. I got an arowana that is 2 feet long. That thing is amazing. It's beautiful, but it's so big. Keep that in mind. My arowana, it's a little over a year old.
Papi,
What happened?
Mommy no lo saw me.
No, mommy didn't hug you.
No, mommy no lo saw me.
Yeah, mommy didn't hug you.
No, mommy no lo saw
No abrazo.
me.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so 125 gallons is a great size tank. You can do a lot of big community fish. You can do a lot of them cichlids. You can do a good amount of African cichlids, beautiful fish. You can do frontoses. You can do a lot of really cool stuff. Beautiful, colorful stuff. Yeah, but if you're into predatory fish, not gonna happen. Okay, you have a red-tailed catfish, not gonna happen. You have a tiger shovel nose, not gonna happen. They're gonna outgrow your tank and they're gonna outgrow them really fast, really fast. It's like putting this little guy to live in that. It's not gonna happen, guys. This fish, they grow pretty fast. There are fish that grow a little bit slower. You can have clown loaches. Clown loaches are beautiful and they grow really slow. It takes them years to get to their massive monster size. And those are highly valuable fish. So you want to get a monster tank like this, stock them up with whatever you want, put a couple clown loaches in there, you're going to have a beautiful large fish. You can probably house that in here. What else? Even your clownfish, it just, they're gonna get too big. So 125-gallon tank is a great size tank. It's a big tank, but to me, that I'm very deep into this hobby. It really isn't that big because I already experienced what growing this fish is. You know, like that parrotfish could live here just fine. You know, but even that parrotfish, guys, they get so big, so round, so massive. I got two full adults, you know, and guys, if I put them in here, you're gonna be like, man, that looks too small. They're pretty much Oscar-sized ones, you know. They're crazy big. Uh, 125 is good for one flower horn. 125 is good, like I said, for two Oscars. 125 is good for a couple Severums. You can have green terrors. Those are beautiful fish. Those are all cichlids, okay? So that you can have. You can have a flagtail. Look it up, what a flagtail is. Beautiful fish. They grow really large. Takes a long time for them to reach full size. So that is my advice to you. If you have a 125, don't make the mistake of start buying predatory monster fish because sooner or later you're gonna run into an issue. And that includes tinfoil barbs. That includes pacus. Everything that you see in these YouTubers that they have, and you're like, man, iridescent sharks, all that stuff, dude, it's so easy for you to get.
Yeah,
Brother.
they get you like,
Even bala sharks, at 125, it won't be big enough. Dude, they get huge. Bala sharks, if you keep them alive for long enough that they can grow to maximum size, at 125 would not be big enough. So keep that in mind. This is just the truth. This is just me being 100% honest with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I'm gonna show you guys what my 125 looks like in here. And I hope you guys enjoy and find this helpful. It's a lot of no's, but there's a lot of options. You know, you can do planet aquariums, you can do cichlid, you can do community, you can do a lot of things. You can do angelfish in a 125. You can do so many things. So 125, it is a good size. 125 is not a predatory fish tank at all. So real quick, guys, a lot of driftwood, a lot of fake lands. These guys stay on this side of the tank. On this other side, I have my blue lobster. I have all my Bishirs. They hide back there. I got my Raphael catfish over there. Hey, that's a beautiful fish, and it takes a long time for him to grow, okay? So, dojo loaches, okay? That's a really fun fish to have. Great for your tank, okay? Then I have my albino Bishirs out here too. We run an FX6 and one of those fluval, that is called a fluval 110. That's a great filter. It uses that sponge right there, so it's awesome. So we have a yo-yo loach over there too. So we got a yo-yo and a dojo. That sounds like a riddle. And then we have my beautiful African leaf fish. This is the future monster. This guy's gonna grow faster than anything else that you ever seen. They grow so fast. They grow so nice. They're just beautiful, beautiful specimens. And what is this? This is a peacock bass from the Amazon. Okay, guys? So, wait. This guy over here, block parrot, more Bishirs, and we have a lot of fish, guys. We need a lot of oxygen. Maybe I'm doing an overkill here with all the oxygen, but I don't care, guys. Everybody's healthy here. Nobody has ever got sick out of this tank. I've never had it. I've never had no issues with this tank whatsoever. So you guys can see I got this weight maker over here. Got a ton of air going everywhere. I got a couple weight makers over here. Maybe it's an overkill, you know, maybe we're moving the water too much, I don't know. But everything seems to be working. These guys are eating tilapia like there's no tomorrow. Look at these guys, man, they're beautiful. And they're healthy, they're happy. The peacock bass is not even worrying about eating my smaller Bishirs. he's happy. Everybody seems to be happy. And this is just a great tank. Huge piece of driftwood over here. You want to make these guys feel, at home. You want to give them plenty of space to hide. Guys, I have a knife fish. It's called a golden spotted knife fish. Not your regular clown knife, okay? This is something else that I've never seen before. I ended up going one day to a 360 Aquatics down in Houston, Texas, and they showed it to me, and I bought it. I bought that fish, I put it in here, never saw it. Yesterday I was moving some stuff, and then I saw it coming out. So that's kind of one of the bad things about, knife fish. They're mostly, nocturnal. But I was happy to see it. It looked nice, fat, healthy. So he was getting his protein from somewhere. And yeah, this is what a 125 looks like, guys. This is in my garage, big 125 at the shop. We got a 210, we got a 300, we got an 800. Okay, so we have a place for these guys to move in whenever time comes. Okay, this is not my largest peacock. We have a really huge one. It's about probably 16-20 inches now, and it's living with that big arowana that I was telling you guys about. So really big fish, really big plans, and lots of fun. Keep that in mind if you guys ever want to get a monster tank. This is a great grow out tank if you have predatory fish plans in your future. But other than that, guys, don't plan on having a 125 as your main predatory fish tank. Even my son can tell you that, Jael, is a 125 gallon tank large enough for a red tail catfish?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about for a full-size arowana?
You could.
Okay, you think the big arowana can live in here?
No,
exactly.
No.
How about the big peacock bass we got at the shop?
You could.
It would be a little uncomfortable for him?
I mean, yeah, because it's not really
Okay.
wide.
So even my son is telling you guys, it's not a good idea to buy a 125 and think that that's going to be your permanent predatory fish tank. You need something bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You want a 125, you can get a couple Oscars, like I said. Should get some teamful barbs, Keep that in mind. Hope you guys enjoy it. My name is Eric with Eric Fish King. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.